Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again to the masonry repair. So, I got it pushed up and squared up a little bit by eye. Use the level to draw myself some straight lines a little bit. It's definitely not perfect, but nothing is. I tried sucking out all that material after doing a little bit of research. There is indeed supposed to be airflow in between the brick and the wood, and that's what helps it stay dry and not rot. If you look down on the lower corner, you can tell that wood is kind of rotting there because that material is resting up against it, not allowing it to dry. So took a little bit of that foam crack filler, just put it in there. I don't know what good it's gonna do, but every little bit counts, right? So I'm gonna get ready to start doing some masonry, tuck pointing, and masonry. So stay tuned for the project. All right, people. So I'm getting ready to start the masonry repair. I purchased this to help me mix up the mortar. Not sure if it's the right attachment, but that's all I could find. One thing I wanted to mention, it's super crucial you pick the right mortar mix. This is an old Victorian brick house, so the brick is relatively soft in comparison to the newer style of brick that they make. So in the olden days, they used sand, Portland cement, and lime. So this is type O mortar. I did a bunch of research to figure out the best mortar to use. So this is a relatively soft mortar, so when it expands and contracts, it won't actually crack the brick. If you were to use a hard mortar or like a concrete, the expansion and contraction of the material would actually destroy your brick and you could wreck your whole house. For an example, someone tried to do a repair there. I can tell you that's the wrong stuff for sure, and that's just an absolutely horrible repair. And that's kind of what I'm working with at this house, just trying to straighten out a lot of just terrible workmanship. So, all right, thanks for tuning in. Keep watching. Another thing I wanted to point out to you guys is that if you're doing some research, they say you should use distilled water because there might be some minerals that will affect your mortar mixture in the water, in the hard water, untreated water. But I've been using this water right out of this faucet for a while now. I've done a few repairs. I've done all that tuck pointing up there, and that was 2 years ago. And it looks to be holding together fine, so I hope I'm not making a major mistake here, but I think that it should be okay. Alright guys, got the mortar looking like pancake batter. It's mixed up. That tool I did purchase helped a ton. Saved some hard labor. Now I took a squirt bottle and moist the area where I'm going to adhere the mortar to start. So stay tuned. Progress report. This is the first layer of brick. Getting that all set level is pretty important. Let's see how I did. Not too bad that way. Not too bad that way. Let's go that way. We're a little off that way. We'll have to fix that. I'm going to show you the next step. I'll explain it right now. So how I'm going to adhere the brick to the wood is how the old timers did it. They actually took nails and they pounded it into the wood and then mortared the nails into the brick. So that will actually adhere the brick to the house in a fashion. I learned that by just experience working on this brick around this house. Thanks guys, stay tuned for the next step. Alright guys, this is what I did for the day. It took a long time, it's very tedious. It's not perfect by any means, but did my best. It's the lower section. So I took these screws, I drove it into the wood, and then I mortared the screws into the brick mortar. This is side angle. gonna look way better than it did before. So I'm just gonna end the episode off. I'm gonna take some loose brick and just stack it on here so it'll weigh it down while it dries. Alright, thanks guys. Check into the next episode for hopefully I can complete it by the next episode. So have a good day, everybody.